which reminds me, like, what do you think about like Asian American students and like choosing majors?
Like the
Like
major.
we obviously chose accounting. Chose
Uh-huh.
accounting. We chose accounting. But like
I mean, we still chose it. I
did because like think about it this way.
there's a lot of things influencing my choice, but I'm still going to take final responsibility. Like that's what I mean by that's my choice. I'm gonna.
Yeah, but like when your choice is so influenced by like to an overwhelming degree by your parents, like when is it really your choice? Because if you think about it, if you chose art, would they support you in it?
Yeah,
They would,
yeah.
obviously from
I'm
the
lucky.
the well drawn paintings in the
Those,
background.
those we just bought those. I, um,
uh,
sorry.
no, but like let's be honest, like design, art, um, music are not majors that culinary, like being a chef, is not something like most Asian parents want to see their kids doing.
Yep, sure, sure.
Like, why though?
It's not where the money's at.
Um, any designer, like any successful designer at least, would tell you very different.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's like, what are the odds you actually find success?
As
Why don't you just take a nine to
or what do we
five, get
define
your
as it, right?
guaranteed? Yeah.
So what do we define success as? I
What
think
do
that is a
we like?
like
I as
or like
Jonathan Chan.
or as like as Asian Americans, what do we define success as? I think that's a huge part of literally the podcast that we the past hour and a half or
Yeah,
almost 2 hours because we've gone over talking about
I
my background, Asian Americans, staying with family, like, but we haven't touched on like what does success mean to most Asian Americans.
I feel like this is more of like a millennial Gen Z thing. Um, my dad has noted a lot about how we talk about purpose, we search for fulfillment a lot, and not just simply working for a paycheck and just being happy that we're providing for a family or at least for ourselves.
Right.
So I think this I don't really know what to say about AA specifically. Um, but yeah, and I think like I don't know about you, but for me like that's why it's always so cool to see these people. Well, I guess especially on YouTube since I spend too much time on that. Like these people
And
who
AQ
took
Worlds. Sorry,
I
spoilers.
don't really play it. I got so sick of it, so I don't even play it much anymore. But
I'm sorry,
that's
I'm
fine.
exposing you, but I mean, if they've gotten this far, they deserve a little treat.
Anyways, what was I saying? Searching for yeah, okay. Like there's this I think air of admiration for these content creators. I don't know if they like being called that. YouTubers who have
YouTubers.
who quit their job at one point or another to try to pursue it full time. And like for the most part, they really enjoy it. Although like there's a lot of burnout, there's a lot of uh, pressure that they put on themselves, whether it be their numbers or the community.
Shout out to Canto Mando if you know their
Or
story.
I don't know. I just know that
Oh, they all
that's
had
funny.
yappy jobs and they quit them, and
Oh, okay.
they decided to pursue um, doing YouTube full time.
Yeah.
Their parents weren't too happy about it though, so it's, I mean, it's understandable. Like if I told my parents like, "Hey, I'm not doing accounting anymore. I'm gonna straight up just do YouTube." Like,
Yeah. And so for me, and like if I were to speak for the rest of this generation, I think that's what success is, like finding work um, that we can say is fulfilling, that we can
what, doing what you
die.
love and making money out of it, right?
Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, that's a quick and easy way to put it. Um, maybe not even like making money at some point, as long as they have some sort of income.
Because like I've learned to love like computer science, but like, would I be successful in it? Probably not. Like I'd have to really bust my tail for it in order to be a successful programmer. But like, do I love learning it? Absolutely. Do I love cooking? Absolutely. But like some of these things are great hobbies, but they might, as my parents put it, they might not put food on the table if you don't,
Mhm.
like bust your tail.
Yeah, I don't know. Success is so
Fluid.
arbitrary.
It's not really
I
defined.
don't know. I don't know. I guess, yeah, if that's what you mean by fluid.